Okay, so this video is gonna be pretty special. As you can see, I do not look like I usually do. I'm prettier, bitch. So today is a pretty special video. It's probably something I'll never do again, and today I want to do my makeup like they do it in Thai dramas. So for that I watched a bunch of Thai makeup videos, but most of all I'm gonna take inspiration from what I see in Thai dramas and what I see on my favorite actors and actresses. So my biggest inspiration, as always, because he's my inspiration in everything and anything, is Jumpo, of course, with his beautiful glass skin. He's always like giving me like glass skin realness. I'm obsessed with his skin, and I believe that's why he still looks like so young. And so he's my biggest inspiration, of course. Also Jailer, who also has like really beautiful glassy skin, and also Earth in A Thousand Stars. Oh my god, in episode 5 he looked like a glazed donut. That's exactly what I want to channel today. I want to be giving you glazed donuts extravaganza, okay? As for the actresses, I'm not gonna take full inspiration from them for those skin, because usually in Thai dramas they also have the glass skin, but the makeup for the women in Thai dramas is so natural. Literally they're lucky if they get a little bit of like peach on their lids and like a little bit of lip product to make their lips a little redder, but that's kind of it. Yeah, I mean, the only female character I can think about with like a lot of makeup, it's not a lot, but like more makeup than the others, would be Miu from True Will Be Free, because she had like these smoky eyes at the beginning, but that's kind of it. So yeah, the makeup in Thai dramas is so natural, and today that's what we're gonna channel. I want to give you natural makeup, natural glow extravaganza with the best glass skin I can do. I want this to look like I'm in a Thai drama, and I won't accept any other result. Let's go. So I always start with lip balm. Then what I'm gonna do is what is that called in English? Like makeup remover. So I'm gonna like put my hair up. Be aware of like my weird square hairline. Trust me, I know. I love how my skin decided to do that right before the video. I love that. Okay, so once we're done, I'm gonna put on my contacts so I can actually see what I'm doing when putting on makeup. So I'm gonna put on a lot of moisturizer today, maybe like a little more than usual, because again I want that glossy glass skin. Thank you. So usually like it's gonna depend on what I do with my eyes. If I like do a full like glam look like you see on my channel with like the color, the eyeliner, especially with the eyeliner, I'm so scared of messing it up, and I do mess it up from time to time. So what I'll do is do my eyes first, even though I do prefer to do my foundation first. But today, because we're not doing anything crazy for the eyes, we're gonna be able to start with foundation first. I use this foundation by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I used to have like the Fenty Beauty matte foundation, and it worked really well because my skin was so oily. But then I literally had a shift almost overnight of my skin going from combo mostly oily and a little bit dry to combo mostly dry and a little bit oily. Okay, so I'm gonna do only one pump. Usually I use 1.5 pumps, but today I'm gonna do only one pump because I want this shit to be as natural as I can. Where's my mirror? Okay. And what I like about this foundation is that it looks so natural. Without powder, it looks like my skin. It's a dead match. And then I literally don't put any real coverage here in this zone. What's the cupid's bow zone and the nose, because it can look cakey so easily. The one pump didn't do much. Then we're gonna go to concealer and powder. For concealer I use this Fenty Beauty one, and then I use the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter powder in butter. I want to start with these bad boys that are making my life miserable. I don't think I chose the best time for my skin to do this video, actually. This is as good as we'll get it. Now let's cover up these bags, because honestly I could literally pack up my whole house in them. I try not to put too much, so I just put like one like this, and now let's blend this bitch. So I always like blend really intentionally, so I don't go like crazy like that. I really try to stay in my under eye. Today I'm going out with two of my friends to celebrate one of their birthday, and don't worry, we're going in public and we're gonna be wearing masks all the time. But honestly, I just need to see them because first of all, it's one of their birthday, and also I just need some social interaction. I'm literally going insane. I'm not doing great lately. I'm not doing bad but I'm not doing great. So now I'm gonna go in with my powder. I'm gonna do like just this part, not even this part, because this is like the glossy part that I'm gonna do my glass skin on. I'm just gonna powder my chin because it's not cute, like the oily chin. Some people make it look cute, I cannot. And then my like smile lines, because this shit is not cute either. So I haven't set all of this, neither my forehead and nose. So now I just want to go into the blush, and I'm gonna try something. So for this blush, I have this blush. I've had this blush for 8 years probably. So this is like a stick, so I'm gonna like put a little bit on the back of my hand. So I don't love cream blush. I don't love them. I feel like they kind of disrupt the foundation and concealer I put on. Does this even show up on camera? I do not know. I'm trying to stay really close to what people would like in Thai dramas, so I'm not gonna go too overboard with the blush. I'm gonna try. Honestly, when you're pale, if you don't have a good blush, you can look so much like a ghost. Now we're gonna do the bronzer. Sadly, I do not have like a cream bronzer, but it doesn't really matter because it's on my forehead, so I don't need to have a glossy like top of the forehead. I'm gonna be using the Kat Von D Shade and Light. Honestly, I bought this before like Kat Von D turned out to be a massive piece of shit. I bought this on my trip to New York, my best trip before I went to Thailand. I miss Thailand so much. Every day of my life. It's also the last time I saw my best friend before she started dating an Australian boy, and now she's been in Australia for almost 2 years, even though she was only supposed to go for a year as an exchange student. So now we're gonna do the highlight of today's video, which is the liquid highlight. Let me show you quite well. So I'm going to take a little bit, and what I want to emulate is really like the glossy skin that Off and JLo have, that goes like all the way from here to like their mouth. So beautiful. This liquid highlighter I love, but because it doesn't set, first of all, it's not really great to use for the whole day because it won't last, and also like it, if you touch it, it has this oily and like it comes off. Honestly, I prefer cream finishes, but I just don't like how they don't last. So again, I'm like going, you can see I'm going like super low. I do not care. Can you see it? Oh I think you can see it, bitches. And then what I love too is that like they have their whole like the high socket, they have this whole shit highlighted. Love that. And then their forehead too. So like this is the side I've done, this is the side I haven't done, but I realized I haven't set my eyes. So I'm gonna take the Anastasia primer, and for the eyes I've noticed they use like kind of shimmery satiny eyeshadow, so I'm gonna use this palette that one of my friends gifted me. It has a lot of very pretty but natural color. Oh hey, where's the and for the eyes, I see that they always do really natural stuff. For the eyes, I'm gonna do like the simplest goddamn thing. So I'm gonna take this like brush that I use, that's my blending brush, and I think I'm gonna take this shade right here. I'm gonna kind of put it all over my lid. This is honestly maybe a little too much compared to like what actually Thai actress wear on set. They barely wear any makeup on their eyes. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the eyes. I don't see them like putting something in their inner corner, but I am gonna put a little highlighter, a little bit, the tiniest bit, like under there to again like go back with the. So I'm gonna do my brows. What I know from Thai dramas is that they like their brows done very well. They do very good brows. So usually before I like dyed my hair, I would use this, but this is a little too brown. This makes my brow a little too bold with this hair color that's so much lighter than them. So what I do now is not that. What I do that is I use this Audace. I need to buy a new one, also from NYX, like the other gel, and I use the Audace shadow. This is maybe like 9 years old. And what I do is that I take this thing in and I already take a little bit of product from this thing because I want to apply the shadow before this dries. So let's go. I know I tell people like a good like feathery brow, and here I have a little bit of like holes, so I go super lightly. I'm barely touching the brows, just like the tiniest amount to fill them in, and I feel like with that it gets a little more natural than if I had used the gel. So this is my natural brow, and this is like what I do with my brow. I try to keep my brows as natural as I can. I was born like with a monobrow, mono sourcil, a unibrow. That's in English. Okay, a monobrow, a mono sourcil is in French. I had a unibrow until I was 12. Then like an older girl at my middle school told me, why don't you pluck your brows? So I went home that night and I told my mom I wanted them plucked, and since then I don't have a unibrow anymore, which honestly sometimes makes me feel a little sad because at 12 I was already like changing myself according to not only beauty standards but also like caving under pressure of an older girl. Don't love that, but honestly I don't know if I would be strong enough to have a unibrow to this day, because even though like I find them beautiful, for me it's the same like as body hair. I would love to be that girl who's like, yeah, I don't shave because I hate shaving. I think it's completely ridiculous the expectation society has of women shaving, yet I feel like, especially since I'm a plus size woman already, I'm tall and I'm big, I feel like I'm already in the category of unconventionally pretty women. And so in a way I don't think I'm strong enough to add more things that are not conventionally pretty on me and accept them as they are. I feel like already accepting myself as a plus size woman and loving myself is already very hard in this society. So if I had a unibrow, if I didn't shave my body, it would just be a pressure that I might not be able to handle. So that's why I'm gonna do my lips. I have like one lip pencil. This is this one. What I do is, because let me like put super close so you can see that like my lips are pretty good, but you can see they kind of slope here on the sides, and I want just this to be a little filled in. So what I do is I start here and I make a line. You can see it just fills it just slight as it, maybe less than a millimeter. Yeah, that's, I literally use this. I never line fully my lips. Now I'm gonna attempt to do kind of an ombre lips, but I do not know if it's gonna work. I'm gonna use two lipstick. I think they're too close in color, but a kind of a peachy look, because I feel like Thai people love their peachy lips. So I'm gonna take this lighter color and I'm gonna like apply a little bit, and then like, so usually on top of my liquid lipsticks I would put this gloss by Fenty Beauty. It's like my holy grail. It makes every lipstick I wear comfortable because I have very dry lips. I cannot do matte lips at all. But sadly what I've seen from the Thai makeup tutorials I watched is that they love their matte lips. So I'm gonna keep my lips matte for this video, but then as soon as the camera stops recording, you know I'm putting that on. I think I'm doing something. Kinda. Oh, it's not really working that much, but let me fool myself. You know what, this is as good as it will get. This isn't really an ombre lips, but I tried my best. Oh my god. Oh, holy shit. Okay, so this is the finished look. You can see very, very shiny. Ooh. Yes, girl, yes. Let me go into the sun. Ooh, love that. Love that. So needless to say, I think of Jungpo, Jailer, Earth Pirabat, and all the Thai actresses would be really proud of me. So I just realized I didn't put on mascara and didn't explain why. Actually, I should have put on mascara, but this look is so natural I didn't. And also, I don't really put on mascara in my day-to-day life, so that's also why. But anyways, this was so fun. I know this is not the kind of video you follow me for, but honestly, this was still on the Thai dramas topic, okay? I really wanted to look like a main character in a Thai drama, and I think I did it. All I need is the high school uniform and I'm good. So yeah, that was a lot of fun. I honestly think I did pretty good because it was already much of what I do. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're gonna try your own Thai drama makeup. And yeah, I hope you have a good day.